my end of things.
So I'm just going to start recording, if that's okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
Remembered now. Hard to remember the first thing until you get in the habit of it. So, yeah, please carry on. Do you want me to share my screen, like the schedule or anything like that?
Sure, go right ahead.
Okay, 1 second. I'll just do that. At least we have it then to refer to if need be. So,
Yeah,
oh, and Nima, before you start, could I just quickly mention a couple things?
absolutely.
So as you guys will see once my screen comes through, let me know when you could see it, please.
Yeah.
Should we go on video?
Sure. If you can,
I guess we probably should because Jasmine wants us to. Oh dear. What do you? I'll leave it up to you guys. I'll go on video.
go anyways. Whoever wants to join me can join me.
Yeah, there's no.
Just be the only. Oh, there we go. Jennifer's done. Okay.
Okay, I might.
Few pressure, Dave, huh?
Dave, are you in your Steam room today?
I wasn't able to get a meeting room today, so
Oh, no worries, Matt. Yeah. Oh, so Dave, you're in the office. I was hoping you'd be in your Steam room because with that smoky effect, which is.
Right, yeah.
Oh dear, gosh, I'm really close up now. Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to show you. Can you guys see my screen?
Yes.
Okay, finally got the team set up. Now, Matt, you're not on this, even though you are physically part of the team, but I know that you're probably listed on your own department page, so don't feel left out. I hope you don't feel left out that you're not here. But the point is, I finally updated this list after I don't know how many months. So I'm quite pleased about that. And it turned out to be very easy in the end, which I could have done it long ago. But never mind. Sometimes it's a roundabout way to these things. And yeah, that's the only thing I want to mention is that we're updated. And the other thing was I did send around an email just if we can add our blackout dates to this calendar. So Dave and I have added for this month. So just any vacations coming up, if we can add to this calendar. It's quite easy. You just click on a date and then click add,
Sure.
as you probably already know. And then you can just, title, vacation, start and time, and be sure to specify the category. And so, yeah, we'll just go ahead and use that unless Jasmine comes back to say, no, don't use that. So I've not heard anything yet. So I think we should be good. Yeah, so I'll just open up the schedule. Still working on that with Dave. Trying to get a date picker in this dashboard type thing, if you want to call it a dashboard. I would like for it to look more like a dashboard. It just looks like a spreadsheet to me.
I wonder if Matt had a quick look at it, if he'd be able to solve the issue there. It's just an Office add-in, Matt, that gives you a date picker. It works in Windows 10. You just drop it in the system folder and register it through the command line. I think Jen
So
has the
let's
instructions.
talk about those things after.
Yeah. So Dave, did you want to still?
Then that's all I have to say on it. Maybe Matt could just have a quick look at it, that's all.
So yeah, Dave, let's stick with our plan that we were gonna go through the same process again because I've had my OS upgraded. So hopefully now it will go smoothly. So let's in our next meet go through that again, and then if I struggle and IT are unable to help, then sure, there's no harm in asking Matt because he seems to be helpful with everything else. So yeah, but yeah, let's go ahead and leave that. So it was just around getting this dashboard set up with a date picker, and so Dave and I will review that soon. So yeah, I'll go ahead and check out, and then I'll let you go ahead and update Nima if you like.
All right. So currently, as you are all aware, I am working on 6.5 updates and this catalog services, as well as we have a Frontier training that is taking place 3 weeks earlier than expected, which means we have to scramble to put things together to make sure the deliverables are ready. With respect to the 6.5, the manager overview and Delta are finished. I've spent time trying to modify it based on my discussion with Elizabeth for Frontier as well. So we have some work with her to kind of make sure it is as well, again, based on time, as much as we have time, we want to make it customized. So some of my time, well, half of my time goes to that. But when it comes to 6.5, the workbench, as well as modeling, are the ones that I need to finish, and that's what's left. Yeah,
Could I just, sorry to interrupt you midway.
sure.
I've got an idea, and I think it might be just handy to do. If you're okay with it, would you be okay to open this spreadsheet and just kind of what you're mentioning now add to the spreadsheet as far as updates go? Because I'm kind of unable to keep up. So
Sure.
it's
Let me
just on our
just-
homepage. I just checked it back in.
Sure, just a second.
Thank you. Take your time.
No problem. Okay, let me present my desktop. Okay. I think you guys should see my desktop now. And let's go to the home page.
Still waiting, Nima.
This is not, oh, it's still waiting?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll give it a couple of seconds. You don't see my screen?
Not yet.
Alright. Well, it's presenting. It says presenting on my end, so I'm not sure. Is it just Dave or?
Can anyone else see it? Jen, you're on mute.
Nothing
Sorry.
from me.
I can see it. I've
Really?
seen it for a while.
Wow.
I was just saying it came to
Okay.
Wales before it made it to just across your office.
Let me try rejoining the call. Maybe that'll do it.
Okay, Dave.
Okay, so I guess I'll just make comments here. Jen, is that how you like
Yeah,
to
just
approach it?
if you want to, I think the main thing is to check the dates, and then where it says the training module status, maybe just type in what you're saying about catalog manager updated, just like a few bullet points to say where we are, and that way Jasmine wants to see too. She can have a quick look.
Yeah.
So that's catalog manager, right? That's
I
good.
guess. Oops, what did I do? There
This
we go.
spreadsheet's a little bit unruly.
I just don't want to. There we go.
I'm rebuilding it anyways, so don't worry if it's messy.
No, it's very nice. I just don't want to put in more than I need to put. So because I don't want to say what's remaining, because it's obvious what's remaining. So I'll just hold on. Did I just not save it? I don't think I saved it. So let's try again. And okay.
So could you write catalog manager, just so we're clear?
Yeah, so there's a catalog delta overview manager, so it applies to all of them.
So
just
that it's
trying to-
actually called catalog manager, the application.
No, I know. I just want to say this one applies to all of them, just to save some space. But if that's easier for you,
I think it can be confusing because just as far as the guides go, we have like catalog manager user guide. So manager really doesn't have a whole lot of meaning on its own. So I know it's a bit pedantic, but we should really be careful with our terminology, especially of the products and the product component names. So thanks. Yeah, looks great. Catalog. Oh,
we call it client on our end.
well, it's catalog manager. That's the actual name of the application, which has been in the product guides for several
So
releases, so
is
they need
anyone
to.
else gonna see this? Or is it just us?
Others could see it.
Okay.
It's important. I don't mean to be a stickler, but it's really important. We're very, very precise with the terminology, especially with the product names and components, because we get into trouble otherwise. So it's just good habit if in our team we keep the language quite precise, and that way it will feed through to our deliverables.
Okay. We can do that.
Thanks.
No problem. So that was that. And that's the only thing here. Services.
And so for catalog, are there any other to-dos for the training updates, or is that it? Is that what's within scope?
There is to-dos, but the to-dos are obvious because there's Workbench and there is modeling, and admin hasn't changed too much. So I don't want to fill this up so much because then,
Okay.
yeah, I mean, from training perspective, Jasmine would know when she looks at it. Yeah. So for services, I'll just write down. Why is this? Okay, there we go. Sorry. Services overview. Almost done. And then, there we go. And the rest is the developer ones that I think we said at the end of February. So, yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. Great.
That is it.
Okay, so let's see. Shall we go to product guides, Dave? Or should we talk about training environments? Possibly, Matt. Would that be a good
Yeah, that's
place to
fine.
get an update?
Yeah, let's do that first because Matt's stuff is pretty important.
So right now, the current status is that the training environments, the catalog core, are stood up, so they're ready. They're not ready for training, but they are set up and working. The next step is to basically define what data goes on there and work with IT to create sort of a training user set of credentials so that we can assign users to specific instances in catalog. Following that, we have some template work to set up, but those are fairly low effort. They just take a little time to actually configure in the first instance. I am obviously continuing along with those tasks, but this week and probably next week I'm getting quite a lot of work from the technical support side as well. So up until now, my time spent with the knowledge and learning team has been about 75–80%, and I'm going to have to cut that back down a little bit just so I can make sure I'm focusing on, the technical support stuff as well. That's high priority.
All right. Okay, so how is your availability looking over the next, say, month, Matt, would you say, as far as a week?
It can be quite difficult to say specifically, to be honest, Jem, because, the nature of technical support means that it's sort of as and when required. But overall, I mean, right now I'm quite involved with Windstream as they're going live on the 28th of February, so at the end of the month. I expect I'll have a little bit more free time after that, but running up to that, I'm quite involved in their monitoring and things that they absolutely require for that go live.
Okay, great. Well, just looking forward to whatever you can do then. So that's good. And I was just showing, have you seen this, Nima, the environments page?
Let me see.
So this is the details that Matt provided. And so we're
Yeah, I've
just
seen that
building
one.
this page out. I think we just need to get something going for each of the products, and then we'll have, we have the old pages still available below. Oh no, these are placeholders. Sorry, the old details are in the old wiki, which is down here, as you know, old training libraries, and there's the where was it? Where did I put those? Put them down at the bottom. services. I've got to find where I moved them. Anyways, let me know if you need them. I've moved them somewhere. But so the plan is just to build this out and then to have a separate page for each of the products with the more detailed environmental information. So isn't that what we kind of were looking at, Matt, as an approach?
Yeah, that's right. And I am taking notes while I'm working through these environments for
Oh, great.
things
Very
that
good.
could be useful for those pages as well. So
Ooh,
we should have
excellent.
plenty of content to put on those when they're ready.
Okay. And then at some point, we were also going to look at the environment request workflow. And I guess, Matt, were you still going to advise me when it's a good time to kind of pick that up, and then I can start to document that?
Yep, absolutely. I think a good jumping off point to get into that would be once we have some of the exercises actually transferred and using the new systems themselves. Like I said, I think during last week's meeting, in terms of like the process of requesting the environments and getting any work that needs to be done, I'm happy for those to still go through me for the short term until we get that process, lined up.
Okay, good. So Nima, did you hear that?
Yeah.
That's good then that Matt's your kind of go-to person. Well, you and Cheryl and Jasmine can help you with those environments.
I've been bugging him already, so he already hates me. But
I doubt that.
That's not true.
No.
I'm just kidding.
Impossible. Okay, so I guess if there's anything, unless there's anything else training related, we could move on to product guides. So
None from I mean, there's a lot of things happening, so my focus is 6.5 and Frontier, but just wanted to put it out there. Yeah.
need Jasmine here, don't you? Really, for a lot of that.
Not, I mean, for some parts, but most of it is basically me talking to stakeholders and trying to wrap my head around it. So that's where I've been working. Yeah.
Well,
But yeah, I'm done on my end.
okay. I did have one quick question, actually, now that I'm looking at Reich. So for 6.5, Nima, so we're both assigned to the work estimation so me doing the product guides worksheet, and then for you to do the training one, which I believe you updated, so that's great. I just want to know if I can close this off.
Yeah, you can close it off, yeah.
So the worksheet is updated to the best of your knowledge? Okay, then what I'm actually going to do then, as opposed to closing it off, I'm just going to possibly send it over to Alan just to make sure he's, just signs off, and then I'll close this once he gives the...
I spoke to Alan, I think that was the week you were on vacation.
Oh, yeah.
And then we agreed on, well, based on the knowledge we had at the time, on the 17th of February for all the configurator stuff. So he's in the loop.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's good then. So nothing should be a surprise to him. So if I just get him to
No, he's
quickly,
seen it. Yeah. No, yeah.
Okay. So I'll get him to quickly, just as part, so for the product guides, we get a formal sign off of the GITIS, the impact summary, the estimates, and each guide. So if we get a formal sign off from Alan on that estimate, then I can just close it and then we could move forward onto other things. But I guess I'll leave that. I'll take you off because you've done your part, and I'll just leave that with myself.
The estimates, you're talking about the Excel sheet, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that's finished.
Okay, great. And then, okay, so same question, I guess, for catalog services. Is it a similar situation?
So services, I have to look into it in the Excel again, just to double check, based on the Frontier, sort of things, based on the things that's been happening in Frontier. So the goal was to have it done around the same time as catalog, but my energy is going to Frontier. So let me just take a look at that, just to double check the dates, even though we know it's 28th of February. I just want to take a look at it again to make sure it's updated.
Okay, the estimates sheet, right? Okay.
Yeah, I've done it a couple of times. I just wanted to go back to it just to make sure it represents the latest changes.
Okay, in fact, then that's good. If you could let me know, Nima, once you're happy with it, and then I'll just send them both the links to Alan.
Sure.
For him to
I'll do it right after our call, yeah. No problem.
Okay, fantastic. So I'll just go ahead and where is that estimate? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is down there. So I'll keep myself there because I need to forward to Alan. So I've just said for by tomorrow we'll ideally get that signed
Should be
off.
finished, yeah.
Okay, great. And I guess then I'll just maybe Dave, would you like to give an update about catalog and catalog services, or would you rather I do it?
Well, yeah, I can provide an update. So catalog and catalog service product guides and online help are all done, approved, and released along with the product. If you need to refer to anything, it's all on Sigma Academy. There's even several instructional videos in Catalog Manager on things like the application editor and using entities and stuff, if I remember correctly. So it's all there.
Yeah, that's right. That was that GA'd a couple weeks ago. And so the only other thing, actually, I'm going to open the spreadsheet again to make sure we have that service pack. So Dave, and about, did you want to mention your holiday? Because I think you'll be gone next week, right? Or is it the week after?
Yeah, I will be off from the 12th, which is a Sunday, till the 23rd. I should be back on the 24th if everything goes well. You're going to see something unusual with my Skype status. It's going to be offline for more than 24 hours. First time.
It's about time. And so how long will you be gone?
Nearly 2 weeks.
Ooh. So hopefully we won't have too many crazy things happening while you're away.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Everything should be okay. I think we're all up to date with just about everything. Solutions is releasing, so all the documentation is done and approved for that, and it's up on Sigma Academy. Device provisioning is releasing the day after tomorrow, so I'm nearly done documentation. I'll at least have product guides up before I go.
So Dave,
if I can't get...
could we since you're mentioning now, shall we update for solutions on the schedule, or have you done
February
that already?
3rd, right? I added February 3rd there some time ago. I hope it made it onto that spreadsheet. I think when I added it, it was still on iZone. I think we did this last time we spoke, Jen, but just have a quick look and see.
So you're now going to talk about which one, solutions?
So solutions is, the docs are done. It should have released February 3rd, but I think there's still a few QA issues. But my part's finished, so February 3rd.
Right. So Solutions 4.4 GA date was right in the past. So complete pending GA announcement. No more updates needed.
Yeah,
Is that right? That's right.
That's
okay.
right. So,
Okay.
yeah.
And then your next product?
And Sigma provisioning released back in September, except for some of the development aspects of it that was driven by one of the customers. So we held back one guide, the developer's guide, and all the input all the SME input is now in the guide, and Ramesh is just having a quick look at it to make sure nothing's changed. So that'll be up on Sigma Academy before I leave.
Okay, so for the status for product guides, it says post GA guides to be updated. Shall we change that?
Yeah, change that to February 10th. I think it said, yeah, GA date. Change, let me just increase the view here so
So
I
the
can
date
see
is already 10th of Feb. I'm just wondering what to write for the status. In a
Well,
few short
you
words.
can put in progress now, but we'll change it on Friday.
Okay. Okay, great. And next product?
Well, that's it.
What? That's all? What have you been doing?
3 of them are releasing, well, and 5 if you count catalog services, and we have the 3 provisioning products. So 5 releases in a week, or a week and a half.
Amazing. Very good.
I think
Okay.
that's a lot
What
of work
about
to
OM?
do in 10 days.
I'm just joking, Dave. Just teasing
Yeah.
you.
OM's done. Yeah, we don't have anything for either one of those, so just leave it as TBA.
Okay, so everything's up to date. So I guess the other thing is for myself, Catalog Services 2.3 Service Pack 1 planned for end of this month. And then I've started the CPQ build and SVN for Charger 2.4, and I started the reversioning, and there's already some content for updates to the server developer guide, which I'm going to be meeting with Meg soon to work on those, and then also get the planning underway. So we have the 2 products meetings tomorrow. Oh no, sorry, just one. Oh, in case you didn't notice, CPQ framework contracts is all now combined with CPQ, the product weekly. So we just have the one weekly meeting. You guys probably saw that in your calendar. So Rob had requested that they all be combined because they're basically going to be released on the same schedule together, at least as far as I know for now. So we've got that meeting tomorrow, and then we have our catalog services on Friday. Hopefully Jasmine will be better soon. And then, yeah, and Cheryl as well. A lot of people are unwell right now. So, okay, I think that's all from myself. Was that all from yourself, Dave?
Yeah. Yeah, those 5 products I released in the last week or 2. That's all the updates I have.
Single-handedly?
I mean, I didn't release them, but I worked on them.
Okie doke. I guess if no one has anything else, we'll hopefully speak soon. Thanks, everyone. Bye.
Okay.
Thanks all. Bye.
Bye.